It's good to have options going into the playoffs. And it seems like the 49ers are willing to explore their options right now. And I like that because,
Mhm.
we've seen Deebo Samuel these last few weeks returning kickoffs with Ray McLeod out. And, by the way, Ray McLeod was placed on injured reserve this past week. So it's going to be at least 4 more weeks until McLeod is back as the team's return man. So Kyle Shanahan was asked yesterday, Tuesday, if Deebo will continue to get kickoff duty. And here's what he had to say, quote, most likely that wasn't just a decision with Ray being out. It was also a decision we were thinking about going to regardless. Nothing against Ray or anyone. It was just more ways to get a special player like Deebo the ball in his hand. We've got to take that risk reward every week. We've decided to do it the last 2 weeks, and we'll come up with that decision each week here going forward. End quote. So kind of similar to Feliciano, the same thing they said, like, hey, we're actually thinking of giving Feliciano some snaps before he got that opportunity due to injury. Now saying the same thing about Deebo Samuel and getting that opportunity as a return man. But I'm curious. I have my thoughts, of course. I know a lot of people have thoughts on it as well. And those in the comments, please chime in on what you guys think. Are you a fan of Deebo Samuel returning kicks or not?
Look at Wayne's face.
Say it,
Man,
Wayne.
it's that stupid risk reward thing, right? Like Deebo is explosive enough if the blocking is good and he can just make that one guy miss. Yeah. But then if the blocking isn't great and he can't make the one guy miss, he was really good to me the game before this game. He was good in the Eagles game. And then in this game, he was getting cracked. And I was just like, ugh. So I'm worried about the injury. If we could put anybody else back there, I'm cool. But I understand the reward. You know what I'm saying? But then the risk is Debo's having an explosive year, and you don't want to take away from that. So why just put the goddamn rookie back there and let him return the kicks. He they only get to the 15 to the 20 anyway. So just let the other guy do it and reserve Deebo. I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
I kind of agree with Wayne, and I'm sorry. I love Kyle Shanahan so much. I'm so thankful he's our coach. I'm calling BS on this quote 100%. Not that he didn't say it. I'm telling you right now, that's a freaking lie. Whenever they announced that Ray was out, he said in his press conference, he's like, I went to talk to Deebo about what would happen. He's like, oh, him and Snyder are already talking about it without me knowing. And now he's sitting there saying, oh, yeah, we were planning to do this beforehand anyway. Like, all right, hold on. I don't know. Maybe Snyder and Deebo were, but I don't think so. And he said the same thing with Feliciano. I didn't think so then either. I love Shanahan. I just think this is a little bit of like whatever. But I don't know, man. If I had it my way, I would put Ronnie Bell back there. I would fair catch every single damn kickoff there is and just start at the 25 and be done with it. Our special teams is trash. It has been trash. Stay the hell away. Just fair catch it. You start at the 25 every single time.
Can I just add that they tried Brandon Ayuk? That ain't work.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they did do that.
And so, nah.
I like the energy. I do the energy is awesome. In the stadium?
Because you know that if he makes just that one guy, he has the ability to make one person miss bad. Deebo's a tackle breaker.
He almost did it last week.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But he ain't do it this week. It was almost this week. They were there so quick. I was like, damn, he got cracked. But he got up and still had an explosive game.
Yeah, DFF struggled, man. He got him popped hardcore. And I'll say this, like trusting the rook, like you can trust the rookie on kickoff return. I could field kickoffs. That's easy. Fielding punts, that's
tough.
That's which is what Ronnie Bell's doing anyway. Ronnie Bell is doing the punts already.
And the way that they're testing Ronnie Bell, even in the punt return game, all his balls, are going to the side of the field. So it's like he got to go track it. It's not like it's just in the air. He waiting down. He can fair catch it. No, he has to make the decision. Is it going out of bounds? Is it not going out of bounds? Do I field this? Do I not field this? Do I let it go over my head? Like, that's tougher.
Yeah,
let the motherfreaker get the ball in the end zone and take it down. Hit a knee. Wherever the fair catch. There's a new rule for a reason, Kyle. I don't know.
Nobody's doing that. I don't understand why nobody's doing that.
I don't know.
Call a fair catch.
You can do it. You can do it. It's through.
Well, because everyone wants to do something. And I feel like, punt returns, especially when you're like a rookie, that's your time to shine and show what you can do.
No, we don't shine on that. We're terrible on that. Put Mitch
Yeah,
Wisnowski back there. That dude hit 20 miles an hour.
hey,
I want to see
hey,
that
someone
dude
said that in
returning
the
kicks, man.
comments.
Now that was surprising.
That was a great play. But that there might be something here. Yeah, Debster saying like how doesn't trust the rook. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they trust him enough for him to be out there on punt return duty. Last week he did have one that he fumbled. It went out of bounds. Didn't matter.
My
But
heart
those,
stopped. My heart stopped.
yeah, like those are the things you don't want to see, right? So look, I I like it for selfish reasons. Like I like Deebo
Yeah.
returning the kicks for selfish reasons because I do like the energy. I do think he has the potential to make an explosive play happen there. He can take it to the house. Like if there's anyone on this team who could do it, I'd put my trust in Deebo to be able to be that guy. I liked it for the Eagles game because it's like, against the Eagles, maybe you felt like you kind of needed that oomph.
Playoffs, yes. Must win game, yes. Cardinals
Exactly.
plus 13.5 point favorites. They've got 3
Exactly.
wins. No. No.
Exactly. I didn't even think it was necessary against the Seahawks either. So while I like it, I think the 49ers could be smarter with when they decide to do it. And I mean, Kyle said like we'll look at it on a week to week basis. That being said, do they trust Ronnie Bell or someone else to, you know, take that on instead of Debo? That's the question. Now, if
Mhm.
they do, then yeah, let's save Debo for the Ravens game. That on Christmas, I'd be down to see Debo
No
there.
problems. No
Um,
problems. Unwrap that present. You know what I mean? Yeah.
unwrap that
Right
present.
now, you got to keep it under the tree. You can't look at your gifts yet. You got to wait. It's not
Eh.
I
Christmas
like
yet.
that. I like that analogy.
Wayne still says no.
Nah. I mean, because it's the Ravens. I mean, if you lose to the Ravens, you lose to the Ravens.
Non-conference.
Yeah. Like, but still, like, I just X-nay on that. I think at this point we don't need a big play on special teams. I know we get it in Madden, but we don't need it in real life. I haven't seen one ever. So like at
Ever.
this ever, like I said, at this Richie James 18 years ago, like at the end of the day, like our special teams is our special teams. I don't expect it. If it happens, it happens. But
So bad.
let it happen with these. Go find Deshaun Jameson. He's got to be free somewhere. I would rather it be him. He's got the speed, and that's what he does. We don't have any returners on our team, believe it or not. We have wide receivers, we have cornerbacks, and that's what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex says he
Yeah.
wants a special teams touchdown. Oh, man. Well,
Don't
I
we
would
all?
love for one.
it's only been like 14
Don't we
Christmases.
all?
So,
Yeah, it's been a while. Richie James was the last one to do it, and before that, it was Ted Ginn.
Junior.
So
Exactly.
it's been a minute, and
A
so
minute.
look, I understand wanting a big play. I get what you guys are saying, where it's like, you've gone this long without a special teams touchdown. Like they don't need it, right? We just need someone who can get us a fair catch it if you want, wherever the offense could move the ball just fine. It's okay. But what you don't want is someone who is going to be at risk of fumbling and things like that, which I don't know if that's what the 49ers are worried about. Again, like with Ronnie Bell
But you
or
let
any
him
of the
return
other
punts,
guys.
so make it make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
I
is
mean,
worse.
he
Punts
was
are-
bad at kickoff returns, though. Like
He was bad in college too, but like
his speed that's where it shows up, or his lack of speed.
we're
right?
not even
So-
asking him to return it.
Yeah,
We're
right.
asking him to go.
I'd hire you, Wayne. I'd hire you right now, special teams
He
coordinator.
would have
man.
one job. Listen, the ball's gonna come to you. If it's in the end zone, let go over your head. If you catch it, take the knee. If it's out of the end zone, that's it. That's it. It's
Yeah.
one responsibility. Danny Gray's
And-
still on the IR, guys.
Yeah. Michael
He ain't coming
asking,
off
where's
either.
Danny Gray? Yeah,
Nah.
I think
Poor
I
Danny.
think he's
Well,
I
this
feel
is
for
another
Danny.
thing
He's
that
not good.
Shanahan does with the roster, because if Danny Gray sits all year on the IR, which he did get injured right before the thing, he had a great training camp. He was doing really, really well. He was meshing with all the quarterbacks, return game. He was back to returning punts and kickoffs, all those things. But if you let him stay on the IR now, his contract tolls. And so you'll get him for a whole nother year on his rookie contract, just giving another opportunity. Same thing we did to Juwan Jennings his rookie year. Same thing we did to Kalia Davis last year. So this is one of those Shanahan things. Now, he got injured right before the season, and Ronnie Bell took the opportunity and ran with it. Now you've promoted Chris Conley there too. And guess what? Danny Gray, who did he back up? He wasn't playing all the wide receiver positions. He backed up Ayuk. Who's the backup to Ayuk now? Freaking rookie Ronnie Bell. There ain't no way he's playing better than Ronnie Bell as a wide receiver. So you don't take him off IR and use a roster spot when you got injuries just for a returner. So I don't think Danny Gray's going to be activated. But the good news about this is we now get him for an extra year. So next year, if he can come out and build on what he did last year, that's beneficial for him.